Morning. I'm on my way to work and I wanted to just record a little video. So I'm in Central Park. I just, I get the boys mostly to school and then I can walk through this amazing place. So it's nice. I see all the birds, I see nature, I see all the good stuff. So this is very, very impromptu. I just wanted to quickly have a chat and just say that a lot of us, or me today, not a lot of us, I know a lot of us do, but me today have been dealing with a lot of depression and really horrible feelings this week. Like over the last couple of weeks, actually. Been really struggling with it, and it's something that I've always struggled with, to be honest. But when we deal with those things, we sort of go into that low space. We sort of go into those dark spaces. It's not a healthy place to be. But at the same time, it is a healthy place to be because we can feel the things that we need to feel. When I go into depression, it's sort of acknowledging the fact that, I'm not perfect. I've got my own problems. I've got things that I've been dealing with for years that constantly keep coming up, things in my shadow that will always pop up and remind me of where in my life I need to do work. I need to do the work. A lot of it for me is very just like overthinking and playing things over and over again in my mind. Some of it isn't even completely real. A lot of it's fantasy based, which is a very interesting way to look at it. Some of the things that I go through in my brain isn't even, look at these ferns, man. Some of the things in my brain, they just go over and over and over again. And a lot of it has nothing to do with me. They're outcomes and situations that happen outside of myself or outside of my ability to control them. It's part overthinking, it's part codependence, it's a lot of things, it's conditioning, it's all of those things. So it reminds me a lot of the time of what I need to work on. And it's hard. It's hard to sort of acknowledge that. It's hard to, I haven't gotten through that bit yet, I always come back to these things because I'm not totally in the, I'm not in the right headspace. Lots of people in the park today. So, when we're in the headspace, what do you do? What do you do when you're in that headspace? What are the things that help you get those things out of your head? Because a lot of it's just thoughts, A lot of people can do meditation really well and well enough that it's a good practice for them. But that's after a lot of practice. That's after years of practice that you can sort of just put yourself into that sense of calm and push your thoughts aside. Imagine those negative thoughts as clouds, but sometimes it gets a bit more turbulent than that. And it gets more scary when they sort of come back and they come back and they come back. So I do recommend people journal. I journal. I do poetry. I write. I do, just to get it out. A lot of it doesn't even make sense sometimes, some of the stuff that I write. But it's important that I do it because it gets it out of my head, puts it in front of me, makes it into something tangible and objective. And, especially when it's handwritten. A lot of the time I'll write on the computer just doing notes on here. It's a man with the harmonica down in the park today. I love it. He scares the kids. So when we reach that point of not being able to deal, what do? We journal. Some of the things that bring me happiness when I'm in a depressed mode. I sit with my crystals. I'm such a hippie. I dance. I sing. I do a lot of singing when I'm depressed because the vibration of your own voice can sort of shake things loose, when you scream, when you sing and don't even know what you have to be singing, but you just sing. It's sometimes the best option to shake it all, I always think of these depressed little thoughts as like little dark clouds, right? So if I can't get it out through meditation, I sing, I write, I dance. And dancing is a good thing too, because it's that physical embodiment that helps shake things loose. That is super, super helpful. So even though I've been writing, it's still not quite there. Like I'm still not clear of a lot of the depression that I've been dealing with. That physical aspect I'm still holding on to. I know this Sunday I have my first karate lesson since beginning of school holidays, and I've been shit at keeping up with it. Sorry, Patricia. But it's important that, you do that, that you have these routines, that you have these moments where you're like, is the physical connection, it's sort of the same with singing. It's tangible. You can feel it. It's writing, So those thoughts that stick with you, get them out. Get them out in whatever way, shape, or form that you can. I'm almost to the road. Get them out and make them into something that you can rip apart. Here's the entrance of Central Park. Woo-hoo. Lots of traffic coming up. So I'll end this quick little video and say, be well, move when you need to, explore different ways of getting those little dark clouds out. I know I'll be doing that the next few days. And happy Friday. Mwah.